Hello, my magical friends. Welcome to my Birdmoss video. If you want to see what magic is in this box, you need to stay tuned.
Summer is here, it's here, it's here. Summer is here, time to enjoy.
Thanks for staying tuned. Okay, so Birdmoss. This is actually the June box. I'm very behind on things, as you guys know. If you do subscribe to my channel, you know I've had a lot going on. Oh my God, look, the eyelashes again are stuck to my scissors. Where are they coming from? Oh, that's right, I cut some eyelashes, that's why. Why am I showing you scissors? Hot Mess Express. So let's see what's inside. It's a little rattly, this one. I forgot to show you, I didn't see it to the end. The last month's they always have like a little card that kind of gives you like a hint to what's coming. And this says, in June, meet the raccoons, and it has a little fish charm. Isn't that cute? So I'm excited because I love raccoons. Oh my God, all my stuff is falling. Okay, yeah, I gotta clean this place. As always, it says, walk your own desire line, leave the road when you must. I like to leave the road quite often. I know. As the days grow darker, you grow wiser. Gather pen, paper, matches. This is the start of it all, when finally dusk begins to fall and muffle the day's noises and needs. It starts with a tug, a beckoning scent. A rustle, the faint rattle of seeds. You didn't know that you were missing from a story pouring forward in another place. You break the seal. That wasn't very graceful. And feel the skating brush of a wing. Here we go. So this one's so cute. The raccoons summering. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Many of the raccoons of Birdmoss spend the coldest months as city dwellers. The stored food is more abundant, and the homes, because they share walls, also share heat. But for the raccoons, it feels like a ghostly existence. They feel invisible and shadowed. The added murk of winter fog makes it all too easy to be run down by a wagon. Boy, is this like the olden days? A wagon? When at last the days grow longer and the green leaves unfurl, the raccoons gather their knapsacks and folding knives. Don't mess with these raccoons. They head out into the wild, balmy breeze to gather at their warm weather campsites. Several families often summer in a shared spot under the trees. Caring for the new kits is easier when the young ones spend their days outdoors, and when families pool their resources. The children watch their mothers to learn the best foraging spots for berries, grubs, and other delicacies. They play hide and seek with their grandfather, spotting his flared smoke plume of a tail. They follow their elders to check the fishing nets. By summer's end, they've worn down paths along the streams. So nice. I'm excited. Okay, when the first dreamed into Birdmoss, you floated through. Oh, when you first dreamed into Birdmoss, you floated through. You could barely make the leaves tremble. The crows determine your entitlement of travel in Birdmoss. Under their guidance, your powers grow. Ooh, I like this. When you walk, the twigs snap beneath your steps. Now you will begin to perceive the smallest of details, the shallow wrinkles, the texture of berries' thin skin. So they've accepted us in Birdmoss. That's what they're saying, right? How wonderful. All right. And then it says June 21st, Star Cleanse. After night falls, the raccoons quicken their tools and supplies in running streams or pans of water. Okay, maybe we'll find out what that means when we read the front. Let's set the mood. Okay. You dream to the swamp. Oh, we're back in the swamp, where you examine a pile of fish bones and oyster shells. Who has been fishing here? Peering raccoons. A rustle in the undergrowth announces the presence of two solemn raccoons. They emerge and greet you, then invite you to visit their family campsite. Oh, so cute. It is on the banks of a stream just beyond the swamp. Your vinyl sticker has been quickened with sunlight filtered through the tree canopy. Use it, in turn, to quicken your water bottle or notebook so that it will serve you as you seek a break in your everyday routine. Okay, so I'm guessing there's a sticker. This is how it comes with this paper, so everything stays intact. Ooh, this looks interesting. Let's take that stuff out. Okay, so here's our vinyl sticker. Oh, it's so cute. I love me some raccoons. They're the sweetest. After we do the box, I'll tell you my raccoon story. Okay, so that's our first gift. The campsite is well supplied with a couple of awnings, hammocks, barrels of beer, and even a few musical instruments. Hey, these are my kind of raccoons. They're having a party. All right. Next is boat swaying call. The raccoons lead you to a raft made of fallen tree limbs, rope, and bobbing chunks of cork. The larger of the pair produces a shining whistle and blows 3 brief, shrill notes. They'll know that we're on our way. The raccoons steer the raft across the dark mirror of the swamp until you reach a place where the water clears. A few bottles are chilling in the cool stream. Hey, okay, so I'm not sure what we're looking at. Is this it? Looks like a little whistle. It's got a little anchor on it. Let's try it. No. That's not very good. Is that what you're supposed to do? I have no idea what I will ever use this for, but I think it's cute. I don't, it's a weird thing. It has a little hole. You could probably put it on a key ring if you ever need help, right? And it's got a little anchor on it, so maybe we'll use it for the boat. I don't know. All right, okay, that's that. Or if I just want to summon raccoons, right? Telescoping cup and amulet. Alerted by the raft's skipper's whistle. Let's do it. Sorry, it's loud. Several families are waiting on the stream bank to help tie up the raft. They urge you to sit on a sturdy log that serves as a bench. One raccoon scrabbles through a mess kit looking for a spare cup. She passes you a metal disc that telescopes into a tumbler. The group clangs spoons against their tin cups and bowls, joyfully shouting, "Thank you, trees! Thank you, stream!" before setting in to eat, drink, and joke. As pitchers of cider and beer are passed around, the skipper sits beside you and clips an amulet to your cup. "May your glass always be full," he says. All right, I think this is it. This is the amulet. I love it. OMG. How freaking cute is that? I love it. Could use that as a little keychain maybe. I don't know. But okay, so this is our telescoping cup. This is giving me like Girl Scout days when we had our little canteen stuff. So, okay, nice. That's really cute. Sorry for the weird noises. And then it closes. I love, again, what will I do with this? I'll probably keep this on the boat. You never know. You never know when you need a cup. When we used to go camping, that would have been good. I really miss camping. Okay, next, whittled pencil. A couple of raccoons equipped with magnifying glasses and pencils have spread a large piece of parchment on a tree trunk. They're working on a map. They hand you a pencil whittled from a twig and invite you to fill in some blank spots in their rendition of the swamp. You add a tiny sketch of Star Knight's hut and a few lines to represent what you recall. Oh, I'm sorry, no, sorry, not Starlight. You add a tiny sketch of Storm Swift's hut, Storm Swift, the bird from last month, and a few lines to represent what you recall of the surrounding waterways and paths. Okay. Here's our little pencil. Whittled from wood, can always use a pencil. I like it has a little thing. I don't know if that was meant to be there, but like for your finger to rest. That's cool. I like it. Put it in my thing. Foraging pouch. Almost all of the tools and utensils around the campsite are designed to fold down small or flat to make them easier to carry on meandering hikes. The stools can be reduced to a few sticks and a piece of cloth. The wine skins can be rolled up when empty. The tumblers collapse into compact pucks. A few children are foraging around the edges of the site, looking for berries and snails. They carry canvas pouches that fold into dense wallets. When unfurled, they become commodious drawstring bags. A young one carries her bag by snapping the strap closure over her shoulder. You can attach yours to your belt or purse. So that's this. It's got a little thing stuck to it. I'm not sure how you would attach it to your belt or purse. Oh, okay. So it has these little snaps, I think. Yeah. Very strong snaps. All right, well, you know, you see how there's like a gap in here? I guess you would put like your strap or your belt through here. These are strong snaps. And then you open it. This is awesome because I can use this when we go on the boat and I like to pick up shells and stuff. It's a foraging sack and it's perfect for that. I am beyond happy about this. It's really nice canvas. And then, yeah, you would fold it back up if you weren't using it. And I could just stick it on my beach bag. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Raccoons. They're the best. Ugh. The only thing is these snaps, hopefully they loosen up because they're pretty tough. There we go. All right, that's my favorite thing so far. Last thing, pebbly stream. A young one, nope, sorry. The raccoons. I was doing so well too. The raccoons use a little sand from the stream bed to scour their plates before rinsing them in the cool water. Compared to the inscrutable reflective surface of the swamp, the stream reminds you of a glass paperweight or a tidal pool. One raccoon allows you to examine her capable, agile hands. They're edged with sensitive whiskers that are even more responsive when wet. She washes her hands in the stream before stroking your face to learn more about you. You wash your hands in the pebbly stream to heighten your own powers of perception. You close your eyes and flush at the intimacy as she feels your brow and cheek. I don't like the wording of that, but okay. The cold water is like a jewel box, it says. And then it says, thunder rumbles. So I think that's leading us to next month. But let's see about these pebbles. So if this looks like it might be soap. I think so. I think this might be soap, but see how there's pebbles in there. But there's like this here, and it says it's made from coconut oil, palm oil, safflower oil, glycerin, water, aloe vera. So I think this is soap. So that's cool though. This would make a really nice like guest soap, you know, in a little dish. It's very interesting. I like it. It's cute. And the last thing we have is, they usually, like last time they gave us that card that had the raccoon thing. This one says, look inside for a glimpse of things to come. And we have, ooh, a lizard charm. All right. Okay, so again, I love this box. Not practical, but fun and whimsical and magical. And I love, 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 love all those things. I think we got good stuff in this one. I will definitely use this 100%. I think this is cute. I don't know if I'll get much use out of it, but it's definitely really cute and nicely made. The soap is cute. I can use that. The whistle, I don't know. But I'll probably keep it on the boat just because it has an anchor, and you never know. I mean, we have whistles on the boat for emergencies, but whatever, you know. And a nice cute little sticker. So I'm really happy with this month's box. I'm usually happy with all of them. And I really appreciate you being here and experiencing it with me, because it really is, it's an experience, right? It's an experience. And yeah. So I thank you. How do you like my crown? My daughter made this. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, like it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, double check. And say hi in the comments. What was the best thing you think I got in this box? Because I really would like to know what you think of it. Oh, I was going to tell you my raccoon story. Okay. So it's just a little story, but when I first graduated from college, I got a job working at a summer camp for inner city youth for the boys club, Boys and Girls Club. Camp was in Rhode Island. It was gorgeous. It was way out there in the forest, away from everything. Like, you had to drive forever into the forest on this dirt road to get down there. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous lake, the whole thing. But anyway, so we would have these meetings, and we had this meeting with the ranger who was telling us that the rabies had been found in the area, and they found some rabid raccoons. So to be aware of this, because we were so far out there, there's critters everywhere. And so he's telling us what to look out for. And one of the things he said is, you know, most people are looking for the drooling and all that stuff, but he said in the beginning, they like try to get you to lure you in, really. So they'll he's like, if you see a raccoon that is coming towards you, first of all, daytime, not a good sign. 2, if it's coming towards you, like trying to sort of beckon you in, no, that's not normal, and they'll probably attack once you get closer. But so that was one of the signs he had told us about. So anyway, next day I'm walking to my cabin, which is the farthest one out from everybody else, and I see this little raccoon. Oh my God, cutest little thing ever. And it's in front of my cabin, and I'm like, oh, like, I just totally wasn't even thinking about what the ranger said. I was just thinking, oh my God, this is the cutest thing ever. And he sees me, and he starts coming a little bit closer. And I'm like, oh my God, he wants to come see me. This is so cute. And then all of a sudden it clicked. Oh, wait a minute. And he kept going. And I was like, oh shit. So I went right into the cabin, and I watched him from the window, and he just stood there staring at me. And then he went like over to the tree, and he kept peeking out behind the tree. It was so weird. So on the walkie-talkie, I had to call the ranger. There's a raccoon that's beckoning me. Like, I mean, this raccoon just kept coming closer and closer, and then it was looking in the window, and it totally was trying to get me to go closer. Now, I don't know for sure it was rabid. I hope not. They never did find him, but yeah, I almost got smashed. I almost got, maybe he just was lovely Maybe he was like these raccoons and wanted to invite me to a party on the stream, right? With some beer and snacks, you know, maybe that's what it was, and I missed my opportunity. But that's my raccoon story. Anyway, thanks for being here. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.